Good morning. Today is Tuesday, May 12th, and any minute now the garage door is going to be going up because Jim has to work again today. He's only working Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, so maybe he'll walk with me tomorrow. Who's to know? But we have birthdays. Today is Heather over at HeatherRoseUp. Today's Heather's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Heather. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Joan Johnson's birthday too, so Joe gets a song. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Joan, happy birthday to you, cha-cha-cha. Plus I got something on my email from someone who's a private person that their birthday was the other day. And I'm going to sing to them, but I'm not going to tell you their name because they're private. But they'll know who they are. They'll know who they are. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Some people just don't want to have their name out there, and I completely understand, but you still get a song. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go out and party. Especially now when it's like this whole time is like so different. I have a grocery pickup today between 2 and 3. So I'm sorry, Meema, McLiving. She sent me a link to go to her Zoom meeting today, but I won't be home. So I'm sorry, I'm going to miss it. I keep trying to make it. Valerie Reese had a live the other day, and I tried to get on, but then she was having computer issues, and so I just figured that I maybe had the time wrong, and I got busy doing something else. And Dish with Dee does one every night, but it's right around my dinner hour, because Jim and I eat dinner between 6:30 and 7, and by the time I do the dishes and all that and go sit down and close up my video, it gets late. But I'm going to leave a link to both Meema's and Dish with Dee's and Heather's channels in the description box below, once again, if I remember. So you can go over to their channels. Dish with Dee does hers every day at 7 at night, Eastern time, and then Meema does hers different days, but I'm sure she tells you on her videos. I'm behind on my videos again, but I was so aggravated last night because I couldn't get my TV in my little she shed. I couldn't get it to work. I could watch Netflix and Amazon and all of that, but I couldn't watch regular TV. I wanted to watch some of the stuff that was I had on my DVR. Took forever, and then finally I just unplugged my cable box and then rebooted it, and then it worked. But it shouldn't be that hard. It just shouldn't be that hard. But now everybody's starting to dial back, get back into living somewhat normal life again. So now we have to start dialing back or dialing in to get back on track. A lot of us have taken the last 8-9 weeks off. It's completely understandable. No judgment here. I completely understand. But now's the time to start easing back in, because we're going to start mingling again, and people are going to see you. And it's kind of like you don't want it to be like the freshman 15. That's when you first start college. You always gain about 15 pounds when you're away from home because you're not eating properly. But just take little steps. Just know you can do it. If you mess up at one meal, then just know at the next meal I'm going to do better. I'm just going to do better. And then if you mess up a day, tomorrow's a new day. Start again. Just keep trying again. Try to move a little bit more. I like to walk. I don't walk to lose weight, but there's so many benefits to walking. It starts my day out right. It circulates my blood. It gets my cardiovascular system working. It loosens up my joints, eases up my muscles. Just puts me in a whole new frame of mind. If I had to look for a good thing that came out of this lockdown, is that people are just so much, well, I don't know about now because they're all going stir crazy, but the people I meet on my walk are so much more friendly. Everybody says hello to you. If they're sitting on their porch or just working in their yard, they make a point of saying hello. Before, they might have given you a nod, but now they make a point of saying hello because they're so desperate for another human connection. So that's a good aspect. I realize that sometimes we take out our frustrations on essential workers, you know, like the grocery stores and stuff. They have no control. Trust me, if they could make things better for you, they would. They really would. But, you know, they're just like you. They have to follow the rules and they have to go what's going. And if something's not in stock, it's not their fault. You know, they're the only ones working there, putting the stuff up or ringing it when you check out through the register. So kind of give them a little bit of grace. And then just try to replace one unhealthy snack with a healthy snack. So like if you're used to like bagging, you know, chowing down on a bag of chips, portion out the chips. And then the next time you want some more chips, have a pretzel rod. A pretzel rod, it really fills that need. It really, for me at least it does. Or a breadstick. A breadstick is another thing that really, not the really good breadsticks like you get at the pizza place. I mean like a hard breadstick like you get at an Italian restaurant in the bread basket. They're only 1 point each. Some of them are 2, depending on the size you pick. But it's a good little snack. And then have like a little Laughing Cow cheese to dip it in. 2 point snack. It's so good. I like the sugar-free Jellos. They're 0. And the sugar-free puddings, which are 2 points. My new love, which really satisfies my sweet tooth, is a granola bar, which is 4 points. I've tried the Built bars. I could take them or leave them. They really affect my digestive system poorly. I get a lot of gas from them. I don't know if I'm the only one that does. I love the taste of a couple of the peanut butter one. I love the taste of. It tastes like a Snickers bar, but it really wreaks havoc on my digestive system. Let me tell you. I get so much gas from it. So I really can't eat them. But the granola bars seem to hit the spot. And then I get the Jolly Time popcorns, which are just like, I think 2 or 3 points for the bag, and it's portioned out. It's not as good, I'll be honest with you, as popping your own popcorn and putting your own butter on it. I've tried those little shaky butter things that you put on it. I don't like it. You don't like the seasonings and stuff. They're just not for me. I just don't like them. But, you know, I tried them. You know, I gave it a whirl. Ooh, you almost went flying because it's getting windy now. So I think I'm going to end it with that because they might be here just whooshing now. But it's a beautiful day. I don't know if you can tell. Look out. Let me see if I get out of the shot. No. It's blue sky. It's a perfectly blue sky. It's just so nice. It's just beautiful. And it's not too bad. I think it's 46 or 47. We're supposed to go into the 70s this weekend. I can't wait. Maybe we're finally, you know, my kids gave me money to buy my flowers for my annuals that I put out. So as soon as I feel safe enough, I think I'll go to a nursery and pick up some flowers. But staying on track, getting back to it, knowing that pretty soon we'll start easing our way back into society, and hopefully we're not rushing it right now, and we're not going to have to take a couple, like Mother May I, take 3 steps forward, and the next time you're up they tell you take 7 steps backward. We don't want to play Mother May I. We want to play red light, green light, and right to the end. So, okay, I'll talk to you guys at breakfast. Well, I've kind of proven the theory wrong that if you had a smaller plate, you wouldn't eat as much. I've really got a crowded plate there, don't I? I'm doing some laundry. That's what you hear in the background. Today is Tuesday, May 12th. My quote is, the difference between who you are and who you want to be depends on what you do. 8 point breakfast, 0 for my eggs, berry, tomato, tea and water, 3 points for my center cut bacon, 4 points for my half a bagel, 1 point for my Laughing Cow cheese, so I still have 15 points left. I know, it's a pretty crowded plate. Okay, for dinner we're going to have some chicken, a baked potato, and corn on the cob. I'm going to have my lemonade. It's 14 points, 1 point for my tablespoon of cheese. I forgot to put my cheese on my potato. Anyway, 2 points for my chicken because I marinate it in Italian dressing. 5 points for my baked potato, 3 points for my butter, 2 points for my sour cream, and 1 point for my lemonade, 0 for the corn. I still have 1 point left. Well, I have to tell you, that chicken was a little tough. I think it was an old bird. I really do, because I didn't do anything any different than I normally cook it. I cooked it just as long. I prepared it the same way I always have. It reminded me of my mother. We used to go for Thanksgiving. There was a meat market, a poultry market in Detroit called Vergoti's. And my mother used to go. My mother was worked in as a butcher, not as a butcher, but she worked in the meat department, so she knew how to cut meat. So, you know, she taught me how to cut a chicken up and all, you know, all that good stuff. But so she knew how to do all of this stuff like a butcher would do, although she was not a butcher. But when we would go to pick out the turkey, when I was young and I wouldn't know that, you know, like you're picking out a turkey, you think it's going to be a pet, and then, no, you're going to eat it later on. But anyway, we would go to this market and it was loaded with fresh turkeys. And my mother would go to pick out the turkey, and then the butcher would go in and he'd be reaching way to the back of the cage for the turkey. And my mother would say, I don't want one of those turkeys. I want one of the turkeys in the front. And because they had a whole bunch in the cage. And the butcher would go, no, 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 you want one of the back ones. They're bigger birds. They're bigger birds. They're juicier birds. And my mother said, no, those are the older birds. And he goes, no, 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 they're not old. And she said, yeah, they're the smart birds. And the butcher said, well, how do you know they're smart? And he says, because they're smart enough to know that the ones in the front are the ones that get plucked out because they're too stupid to know what's going on. And they're the fresher bird because they just got put in the cage. But the older turkeys, the ones that have really figured out what the game is, they run to the back of the cage because they figure, you're going to grab one of the front ones and then let them go. So I think I got one of the ones that was smart and went to the back of the cage because it was a little tough. So I'm hoping that tomorrow, because I was going to have it on a salad tomorrow, I'm hoping I can cut it a little bit thinner. And because I'm going to eat it. I'm not going to throw it away and waste it because I only ate half of it. But anyway, it was good dinner other than that. The corn was delicious. I haven't had corn on the cob since I don't know when. That was really good. And then my baked potato. I haven't had a baked potato in a while either. So I know my dinners are really high in points, but I don't eat that many points earlier. Well, I do eat a lot of points. But I stayed within my points, even though it's a lot of points for my dinner. I watch people's meals and I see, oh, well, you know, 6 points for dinner. And I'm thinking, I've never had a 6-point dinner. Well, on Fridays. Fridays I have a 6-point dinner. But anyway, on the news tonight, they said that our Archdiocese of Detroit, which is the archdiocese that my parish is part of, are going to start back to having masses on the 19th of May. I'm not going to be going to Mass. I just don't feel safe enough yet. I really don't. I'm hoping that they're still going to do online masses. I do kind of enjoy them. I like going to church. I get more out of going to church, going to the building and that. But I just don't feel safe enough yet. I really don't. And until I feel safe enough, I know God will understand. And if I have to keep watching masses from the previous weeks, even though it's not the correct Sunday, I'll hear the same gospel and that again. That's probably what I'm going to do for a while at least, because I know that we have to open up. I know we have to get back. But see, the sun's coming in. It's getting nice. It's nice outside. But anyway, I know that we have to start opening up and we have to get back to living a somewhat normal life, or back to what we used to have. But I'll be honest with you, I'm just not ready yet. I'm just not ready. And until I'm ready, I'm not going to do it. So I don't know if you saw my grocery haul, but I got bonus things on my thing. I ordered 1 package of 18-count eggs. They gave me 3 packages of 18-count eggs, but they only charged me for 1. I ordered, I think, 3 raspberries, and they gave me 4. I ordered 1 blackberry. They gave me 2. I got these onion rolls that Jim likes that are usually like $3.79 or $4.25, something like that. They're pretty high in price. They charged me a dime. So I can't complain. I mean, there was a couple things I wanted that they didn't have. But look at, they advertised it too, which I understand. My bacon. But they didn't have the bacon. So I think the bacon was the only thing I didn't get. And then they substituted a granola bar, a 4-point granola bar for a 7-point granola bar. That'll be a treat when I have that one, because I'm going to have to figure in 7 points for that granola bar. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. Hopefully, I think I'm going to be able to walk tomorrow, but I think Thursday and Friday it's supposed to rain. But we'll see. So, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might want to see it. So remember to stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.